Oh, hey, look at that. I've actually got some content up on this channel for a change. Well, this channel I'm kind of planning to use for my DIY projects. This is one. And camping stuff, and this is one. This actually covers both. So you're going to see some road trips on here. You're going to see me fixing stuff like I do sometimes. And this time, I'm taking on a project which is not absolutely essential, but it's kind of a dress rehearsal for a future project. What it is, I'm going to put some new covering on the table from my camper with the intention of using that experience to figure out how to put down new flooring so I can get rid of the ugly blue carpet that's in there now. Come on along and check this out. Hi everybody, John Roberts, aka Explorer Jack, and I'm going to do a little bit of RV DIY here, basically to make up for a DIY project that was attempted by a previous owner of my RV, I'm the fourth, who was apparently a bit of a knucklehead. Let me show you why. So this is the table that was in the back of the RV between the bench seats that forms part of the bed, and it does the bed part of its job pretty well. But you'll notice there's no bracket. This is the underside of the table, the unfinished side. The previous owner apparently made an attempt to install a bracket for a post-type table, but he drilled the holes for it there on the finished side. From all I can see of the project at that point, the previous owner got frustrated and abandoned the project. Now I can install the bracket and use it as a post table, but this side is rather ugly. And then I had a flash of inspiration. Let's see if I can finish this part of the table with peel and stick vinyl flooring. So first I'm going to give that table a good sanding, then I'm going to do some measuring and marking, and then I'm going to attach these vinyl tiles to it, and let's see how that turns out. Okay, not the best sanding job in the world, I know, but not going for perfection here because I'm going to cover it up. I was just mainly trying to make the surface as level and flat as possible so that I can glue things to it. Now I'm going to mark it out and keep going. So I'm not sure how clearly you can see my pencil marks. There's the right offset, center, and left offset down the center line. What I'm going to try to do is obviously have some offset, so one plank is going to go to this line and the next plank is going to go to that line, so you get that nice offset effect that you get with good wood flooring, and that also helps keep the seam under control. Let's see how this comes out. Just going to start sticking on some vinyl. So here's the first couple of planks down. These planks are vinyl peel and sticks. They come for about $1 a piece from a nearby home improvement store, and yeah, they are a little bit long. They lap over on either side. According to the product manufacturer's website, you should be able to trim this up with a sharp knife. So let's see if I can do that without accidentally removing digits. Let's go for a little bit better leverage there. Oh, blimey. This is tougher than it looks. I may switch to something a little bit more aggressive tool. Yeah, I think I'm going to switch to a more aggressive tool.
One more aggressive tool later.
Not perfect, but I think I can probably trim that up. Okay, so there's 6 of the 8 planks that I bought glued on in place where they belong. Obviously I need to do some trimming still. This is a project is only about maybe half, maybe less than that done. But that's the next step, is do some trimming and then some cleanup, and this is going to be the new RV table surface, and hopefully that's going to be work out pretty well for me. I'll come back after I've trimmed this up and hopefully not made a total mess of it. I do at least have 2 spare planks in case I honk this up. Wish me luck. Here's all the cutting done. Just do some sanding on the edges to make them nice and finished like. And yeah, vinyl really does a job on scroll saw blades. That blade is toast. I suppose I should break in here at this point and just point out that I am not a carpenter, nor did I train in flooring. I trained and worked most of my adult life in electronics. So if you have some pointers about my tool technique or things like that, and I'm sure you do, please just drop them in the comments below. Insults will be roundly ignored. Okay. Alright, we're into the final step now, which is I'm going to attach this bracket with this tool in this location with these screws. Easy peasy. All right, I lied. Assembly was not the final step. The final step is installation. Let's check the thing and make sure it actually works and fits where it's supposed to. So there, in the deck, is the socket. There's the table leg, and we're going to put the table on. See how it works. Sort of a good view there. Let's find out. I thought about doing this one-handed because I know how much YouTube loves watching YouTubers do things with one hand. But let's be honest, this tabletop is hefty. Oh my goodness, it bloody works. It's not exactly super stable. I don't think I would want to drive down the road with that. But there is now a dinette here. Although, if I'm honest, I never use this space as a dinette. The past 2 seasons I've left it converted permanently as a bed and slept back here. I generally take my meals up in the front of the van there. But if in the unlikely event that I ever have guests at the campground or wherever I happen to set up camp, now I can feed a few other people. Alrighty then, so there you have it. One rather amateurishly done project of a dinette table repaired with flooring materials. But hey, that really legitimately cost me about $6 for the materials, and just about 3 hours, maybe 2.5, to get it all done and put it in. So, hey, there you go. If you're trying to repair things on the cheap, there you go. Yeah, there is one final step, and that is to enjoy the fruits of a job well done, or at least done, at any rate, with a nice glass of Cabernet Sauvignon. Yes, I do know that it is in fact pronounced Cabernet Sauvignon, but it was worth mispronouncing it just once, so that I could listen to the sounds of hundreds of amateur sommeliers clutching their chests and dropping to the ground while hyperventilating. Cheers.